friends, today I'm going to show you a quick glance of my kitchenware and tableware. I'm going to show you one dining table full of my kitchenware. I believe in less is more, so I don't have many kitchenware. So I'll show you some of the kitchenware that I have that are very important, and then I'll show you the tablewares also. So first of all, this is the idli maker, and in this idli maker there are 14. You can make 14 idlis, and the molds are really big, so you can make big idlis. That's enough for one nuclear family. And with this vessel also doubles as a steamer, so you can use the steamer to steam momos or appams, or even you can steam some fruits and vegetables in this. This is a traditional Kerala vessel, the urli. It is usually we get it in brass or copper, but I have this in aluminium here, and this is very good for making Kerala paisams and also for making chicken curry. This is a shallow wok. This one is a perfect wok for preparing Chinese dishes and also for making stir fries where you don't require much oil. This is a non-stick pot, and this I use to make biryanis when I have to make for 15 people. And this is Dutch oven, and in India we call this handi, which has been shaped here as a handi. And this one I use sometimes to make chicken, and sometimes you can make a small quantity. A handi is very good for making biryanis, but nowadays I find this is the best option to make cakes on the stove. These are the cake pans. I have 4 or 5 more in different shapes, and this is the mixing bowl or the soaking bowl where I do all the mixing for the cakes, and I soak the rice. This is a colander. This is a huge one. This I brought recently. This is huge, so I can drain the boiled rice and noodles and pastas and everything very easily. So that's why I brought a huge one, so the work becomes convenient. This frying pan, the shallow frying pan, is best for frying fish, and this is good for Chinese dishes also. This is a cast iron wok, a very old one, and actually I like to fry all the vegetables in this, and you get perfectly fried vegetables when you fry in this wok. You can put it on low flame and then fry for a long time. And this one is a stainless steel pot, and this is used very occasionally only when I have to prepare biryani for 15 people, and otherwise this is used to store water, and it has got a copper bottom, so it's very convenient for cooking. So that didn't come with any lid. So this high hipped platter, this is a 3-in-1 one item for me. This platter I use for kneading dough regularly, or close it when there is water, and do it with some wheat flour. So these are the serving spoons, different types of serving spoons, rice spoon, serving spoons. frying spoon, turner, ladle, strainer ladle, then whisker, then turner wooden one, and you must have some wooden spoons. And this is a stainless steel mug. This is a very essential item for preparing tea, and one of the first items that you should buy when you start a. Now I'm going to introduce my tableware. So as you can see, it's not a big collection. This is enough for 20 people, I believe. I believe that dinnerwares are not to be kept in the showcases. They are to be used when guests come, because I see in many houses, including my mother's, where there are 3 or 4 showcases full of dinnerwares, but that is never used. 10, 20 years, 30 years, they are still being displayed as showpieces. So the purpose of the showpiece is different, and the dinnerwares is different. I have some of the pieces that I have, those are imported ones also. Those are my mother's gifts, and so those also instead of I have been using them for the last 20 years. I have been using them carefully, and they haven't broken, and every week at least 2 times I am using them for the YouTube channel and also for guests, but still most of them are still doing fine. So I hope you liked the kitchenware. So this will be give an idea for newcomers who want to start a family. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So do subscribe to the channel and share the video. Thank you.